Hello, good morning. How are we doing this morning? I am Exodus, and this is the Exodus Automotive channel. We are bringing you another one. Um, I came across something last week, so I am just putting it out there for technicians, customers, everyone all alike. How we doing? How was the weekend? Today is Monday, and we are going to start off with a good one. This is a 2020 Mercedes GLE 350. Now, what it is that we have a coolant pipe that is uh, plastic. Yeah, this is a plastic scenario. But the reason why I'm bringing this one to attention is because it's becoming to be more of a common thing where to say that I've seen two of them in 1 week. So I said, let me record this one so that you could see it. This pipe right here. Yeah. It is the upper radiator hose connects to it here. There is a turbo coolant line that also connects to it. But mostly importantly, this area goes straight into the engine block. So this has become to be a real problem. It cracks and then it leaks in various joints. Somewhere this one here, and it cracks somewhere up here into this little piece here. So where we're going to get started here now is this. You're going to need a catch can. We're going to be releasing coolant. Let's move this. Open up your reservoir. I wouldn't recommend do this job here. So here we have the industrial hose and your air filter housing. You have a mainframe computer on the side here. So I did not disconnect the computer. I did not even disconnect the battery. I didn't want to go inside and dig it up, very much so. So we are going to start with this guy right here. Our little fork. It has two clips on the side here. Push pins type thing. And it pops right up. All right. So once I get this guy up, all right, I'm going to take him from here. Okay. This big guy here. I'm going to have to show you some close-ups in the event that we don't see it. All right. So this big guy here. That's our turbo. We have this clamp here. Yeah. Comes down. This guy right here. Okay. See him? And he goes to the air filter housing. All right. So now follow with me here now. Okay. So we're going to start with our computer side. Yeah. Now there is this wire harness here. There's a little clip. Push up on them. Okay. All right. So I'm going to show you now. Here's a clip. Yeah. Now If you flip the clip to the front, that's one. And there is another one. Let's see if, well, put your hand to the back, and the other one right there. Pull up on the computer. Just pull up on it, and that's that. It's attached here. Right now, how this it comes up, put your hand under the bottom two fingers. You will see, let's see, can you see it right here, the clips. So you just pull them back and pull up, and that releases the computer. And this one here, see that little piece down the bottom there? Okay, so you use your trusty little pick and pull up. There we go. All right. So now with that now is out of your way. This, just pull it up. Take that out of your hand. Whew. Yeah, that was a lot. Turn them to your side. Okay. Now you have a plug here. Follow him, follow him. This is where he goes. Now, this is a one hose unit. If I told you that, say it's in your way, it's in your way. See the plug here? Okay. So our next step is these guys here. All right. We're just gonna lift it. We're to say that we can move it to the side. All right. These bolts here are, let's take this off. Okay. E10. Now this is a Mercedes. They're all soft. 1/4 inch drive all the way. Okay. Take your time and wiggle them up. Yeah. All right. Now, so we're using E10. Let's put this back on here, and then this guy here. So now he's so flexible, you don't have to worry about it. But I'll show you in a minute why is it he needs to be flexible. All right. Now we the plug on the back here. Safety lock, and unplug him here. All right. So now he could definitely move over like this. Now if you could strap him down, it would be great. Get a tie strap, just tie him out of the way here. This one. Yeah, this way he won't flex over like that. All right. Okay. Cover this. Push a rag in there. This way nothing falls in there. Okay. This guy here. Putting back the E10s. You can never lose these little bolts. You don't remember where they go once the part is separated out of your way. Yeah. All right. So you have one, I think three of them. I'll tell you now. These are T25. T25. Yeah. Now, there is one back here. Right here. Yeah. And there's one also back here. This guy here, you could easily miss it. All right. And we have two in here. Oh, here we go. Air filter. Okay. So this is your air filter housing. All right. Now, let's come to this guy around the front. Pull your pin. All right. The hose is in your way. Now, this hose sits like this. So you just pull them back like that and pull this guy upwards. You know, you do the little wiggle test and he comes up. All right, so I wouldn't attempt disconnecting him here, disconnect him from here. All right, so now our box is getting a little bit more flexible. Now, you see there's a clamp here. I would recommend that you don't mess with it. All right. It may seem easier, but you want to remove this whole thing all at once. All right. So now, I don't know if you see it. You see him? This guy here. Yeah, be careful of him. Be careful of him. Work under something. You don't want to break this guy. You really don't want to break this guy right here. See it? And then now it's a Y. It's like a spaghetti, and it goes to the coolant reservoir tank. Yeah, you could pull the pin. Yeah, I did see where that fell. And wiggle, wiggle. Okay. That gives you a little bit more access, flexibility. All right. You could push it upwards and so forth. Now, this guy here, I'm going to be honest with you, it's a problem. Yeah. It doesn't move freely. It's a two-hander. Let's see if we can rush you down here. Okay. A little something. Now, I use a fork on one side. It says it's a Banji. Okay, there we go. I just remembered something big. This guy right here. Yeah. So it's a push and pull back. It's gonna be hard because the plastic and push and pull back. All right. Hold on here 1 second. Okay. Now you see this guy here. He's let me get up close. So you gotta push it, squeeze, and push back, right? But yeah, it's so I use beadle nose pliers and squeeze gently, wiggle wiggle my way back. There we go. All right. So don't forget. Okay, back to our clip. So every time you take out one side, the other side goes back. So how I'm going to do it is sandwich them together like that. Yeah. Hold it. So how it works is yeah, patience. Patience. Take your time, work it. Yeah, I'll show you the trick behind it as soon as I get the rest of it off. Okay, let me show you something. This guy here and this guy here. This guy is this guy here. Sits under this upper radiator hose. Yeah. Now he's small, doesn't go far. See the corrosion from the leak? It doesn't go far, but it's also plastic. Yes. And this one here. Now, let me show you where is it that it goes. Right here. The bottom end and the top. This is the top of the air filter housing. I just realized that I was taking it off and the camera was not on. So before I miss a step and yeah, that's where that goes. But you have to disconnect the lower first, then the upper. Squeeze and pull. Spray some WD-40 lubricant around these areas, spray it so that it will be easier to be removed. All right. So now our only drift is this now. We're going to unplug the mass airflow sensor. You have two clamps, one and two. They are 6 millimeter or 7 millimeter on the clamps. This is your upper radiator hose, one of them, and this is a turbo coolant line. So you have the radiator hose and a turbo line here, right? It goes over there to auxiliary water pump, something of the sort. Now we are not really too concerned about that, but we're going to disconnect him from our hose here. All right. Now this is the time where is it that said we're going to need our catch can under the vehicle. You have this hose here. It's very short. It goes to the radiator. It's also very brittle. Yeah. Now you can disconnect it. Where is my tick pick thing? Okay. 1 second there. So you can disconnect it by just, well, that one won't work. Pull the pin. You'll see the little slot. Pull them out. Wiggle, wiggle. Yeah. You pull on it, but you see where I'm holding it? I want control because this is the weak area and it will break, right? If you feel better leaving it there, leave it there because you're going to disconnect this side anyway, right? But if you don't feel comfortable, spray it, pull your clip, and pull upwards, all right? 1 sec. I have elected to move our little hose piece here. So that moved, I'm going to attempt to move this guy. All right. One side came up, the other side didn't. Okay. Okay. Now I can put him down on the back side like that. Okay. Now this wiring here, this guy, mass airflow sensor, you want to unplug them as far down as you possibly can. There's one that's right here hidden under the pipe. You're going to want to unplug him too as well. Now we're going to take off, pull our wire harness, just these few that's up here. All right. Now they have these little clip things. Yeah. You're gonna wanna, especially this guy right here. He's in a really awkward spot. But okay. One down here. All right. So all right. There's one right here also. Yeah, they make it difficult. But once you get into it, you'll see what I mean. that it's not too bad. It's just, yeah, it looks a certain way now because I'm okay. All right. So this guy here, unplug him. You will get a little bit more lengthage to the pipe. There we go. See it? All right. Because you're going to want to fold them over like this. For right now, yeah. See, you're just going to want to fold them over just like that. Now you can get to your two clamps or one clamp right here. All right. Okay. Let's see. Okay, it is a 7 millimeter. All right. Remove the extension. It's right here. Yeah. All right. So now your clamp is loose. Yes. I'm gonna spray some PB Blaster right around the rim here. Now PB Blaster WD-40 and let that soak in. So now here's our guy here. It's turned, it's flexible. Now we need to get this guy off. Okay. Okay. Now, this guy right here, the little skinny one that goes to our pipe, the clamp is turned downward like this. So, I don't know how, I guess, try to come in from the side like this. Now I see one side of it. I just can't. Okay. Maybe. No. Okay. All right. Now, you would say that. Let's see if we could get him off. Mm-hmm. All right. Spray some WD-40 right there. Use my little nose, see if I could turn him from up top. There we go. Now I'm moving this because I want to show you an also underlying problem. Yeah, Mercedes is going to be selling a lot of these pipes. For the technicians out there, be prepared. Okay. Okay. So now we got the small hose off. All right. So now this line runs underneath it to the purge solenoid. There is there is two plastic lines that sit under this thing. One goes to a purge solenoid. The other one is a vacuum line somewhere around the back there. So don't just pull and yank on this thing in removing it. All right. This guy here. Yes. Now it does disconnect from the manifold. There is a bolt right here. There is a bolt right behind it, right here, or T25. T25. Now, you don't have to, but I'm going to tell you why it's going to be easier for you to just loosen this bolt here and pull it out. You give the plastic lines under the housing more flexibility, and you're going to need it. It's plastic. T25. Okay. All right. You wiggle it out. It's soft, but there we go. Got them? Now, very important. Let me pause right there for a second and show you what we're dealing with on a close-up. So, our E10, no, was it? E20, no, T25 bolt goes right here. This is our little guy here. As you can see, it doesn't separate here. But now let's see if we could get a visual. Yeah, there it is. This guy right behind him, right where you see my finger is. Yeah, it's a squeeze and pull. One of those squeeze and pull. All right. All right. So that one E10 right there. All right. Now you can pull up on him. Hold on. I think I'm forgetting something. I believe there is more than one. Yes, there is. I just did this job last week. If I'm not mistaken, no, there was, no, there isn't another one. But you're gonna have, yeah, this guy here pulls up from the back. Ah, one of the wire harness from the computer is on him. One of those clip things around the back here. So be careful. Yeah. All right. Now, so You see these guys here? All right, there you go. Now, there's always some form of entanglement of some sort around the back area, but just take your time and pull it up. Your computer may give you a little headache, roll around and stuff like that, get in the way. Yeah, there we go. So now our intake is completely open. All right. So you have one of those wire divots here. All right. Now that we've removed our air filter housing, yeah, the one E10 goes here, right? And as you can see, our computer is just dangling here. That's all we need. All right. Now, I don't know if you're seeing, but okay. So you have this guy here. This is what we used, to remove. So now, yeah, this guy, right? You're gonna wanna spray him right here. Now with the air filter housing, you don't see it. With this in its play, because it goes in right here. Remember, so this was our one of us. All right. So with all of that out of your way, now you could disconnect this guy. The purge solenoid valve sits right under this lobe here. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, somewhere in here. So you have a plastic. The PCV runs under here. Yeah, to the purge solenoid back here. So those things, but there is one of them that is not flexible. It doesn't move. So this is how we work our way down into this thing here. Yeah, when it comes to plastic, I don't play around. Yeah, when it comes to plastic, I don't play around. I spray them. All right. I don't know whose crazy design it was, but yeah, I work around them. So we squeeze and pull outward. All right. Nice. So now that it's free, yeah. So you have the two of them that's free now. You can push your hand under the bottom of the intake and pull the purge solenoid valve off of the intake. It's on a rubber, uh, I would say a rubber clamp, I guess. Yeah, just move those out of your way, slide your hand under, and you should be able to feel it right here or here. Yeah, and pull it forward to you. Just wiggle it. Now, there is something on the back side of it. Yeah, there is a plug there. And let's see. Okay. Okay. So I'll show it to you when the intake comes up. But for right now, it's disconnected with these two lines off of the intake. Now, there is one more down there that we're going to have to get to. Now, this guy here. Nice. Okay. And okay. Okay. All right. Tuck him in, push him down. Wire harness. I think one is attached right here. One of those little clip things. But E10, 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 and an E10. All right. They are relatively soft. And one up top. Okay. Did I miss anyone? I don't think so. Okay. There we go. All right. Now, when you watch this far corner here, it is the difficult corner because of the computer and the space. Yeah. Just want to tilt him upward. Remember this wire harness thing I told you about that was clipped on? Yeah. This wire harness piece right here. Okay. Seem a little confusing? All right. So, purge valve. Yeah. Now, this guy here, straight valve to the purge. But look back here. This guy, right? He's plugged in. But this one here, you have to squeeze and pull. All right. Yeah. See where he's connected? All the way to the back here. And there is a wire harness to him. Yeah. So if you notice, see it? Plugs in right here. It will not allow for you. So you're gonna have to just push your hand underneath it, try to feel it out, or try to get it from the back. This is where this job becomes to be very difficult. This underneath here. Everything else is hard, but these guys, because they sit towards the back of the intake, the plug, this clamp thing is hard to get. But no, now you will have the information that is needed. So once is it that you could get your hand underneath it where you could get to the back. This is on the rubber. It sits on this piece here. So you just pull it and this will come off. This is the purge solenoid. All right. The wire harness. Yeah. See it? There's a clamp piece here. Yeah. So let's disconnect our wiring and pull the intake out. So, oh, I have two of them. This guy here. Let's see. Yeah, this guy here. Okay. And you best to believe all of them have a safety clip on it, and you have a wire clamp right here. Okay. Yeah. And here's our pipe. Yeah. So this is the straight piece of plastic that I was telling you about. Um, Trying to disconnect it is gonna be kind of pointless. Yeah, to be honest with you. Yeah, that's the bottom of it. And there's our bolts right there. Okay. And we have, see where they crack? Right here. You gotta move this wire and this hose clamp. Yeah. Okay. We have one E10 here. Okay. Now let's get let's see if this will work. Two extensions. One here. Now I will go under him. Yeah, I went under him. Yes. One on the, this is the top. Oh, the hose, the wire harness thing. Okay. So, and the other one is on the bottom. Yeah. Oh yeah. This guy is corroded up. See back down in there? Yeah. Okay. And this. Okay. Number two. There's our new pipe. Yeah. Number two.